Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously, create dozens of quick lists, display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show. Wednesday, December 20th, 2017. The market is all over the place today. Hard to understand. The market jumped up this morning. After that, it went down, and then it's back up, and it seems like it's getting towards the end of the movement too. It's the resources that are reacting strongly on the upside right now for not any big reason. Since the inventory this morning that were very ordinary, you see USO took off a little bit, not much. This is very little, but look at the stock have been very much stronger. And the gold has started to come up too, and the gold stocks are also stronger. So we'll look at that in a few minutes. Just before that, it's the same scenario as we have seen yesterday. Look, first. Let's see here the Dow. Let's see the Dow. And let's make the Dow in 5 minutes for more things there. You see, look at yesterday morning. The market opened here higher and then went down in half an hour. Today, same thing. It opened higher and went down in the first half an hour. And until 13 o'clock yesterday, the same thing happened again today. So, what's the story on it? The one thing we have to look at is no matter if it opens higher both morning, if you follow this trend, you see that this is the corridor we are following right now. So this is just something to mix up, So forget about that. It's the trend that is the most important, and it's still going down. Not much, very slightly, but it's not positive anymore. And it's a tough trading day because we have some signals. They're not that nice, and they're not that strong, and they're quite risky anyway. So, but starting with the energy sector. See, This morning when we had the inventory at 10:30, so look what happened. So the crude oil went down a little bit, not much, and after that it came back up. So now we are sitting sideways here, and it's not that much of an increase, 8 cents, so it's not that much. And we have a very, very important resistance here that is going to be hard to break. And the gas is still continuing on the downside. But it's the stock that took off a little bit more. And I have separated the movement there somehow. Okay, what did I do? Okay, that's there. No, I didn't do it with for the energy sector, but I'll show you anyway. So in this little movement here, which is still within a downtrend, you have Gran Tierra Energy that broke out yesterday and is strongly continuing today, but is the only one that really do that. And for all the others, we were the sector was following a downtrend. So far, what we have seen here is a pullback within the downtrend. So it's the same for many stocks. So that does not represent a signal. I mean, in the short term here, you don't even have the signal because it's just a pullback that makes the situation neutral. So, and look, it's a nice movement there on Ancana, but under this resistance, it's not worthwhile. And if you want to buy Secure, there's still 50 cents left. That's all. So, and it started at 7.42, so there's a buck made already on it. And so we have lots of nice movement on the inside the sector, but none of them are very, very, very nice. Look at Imperial Oil going down. So, even though you see a breakout here, I'm not going to buy within that trend there. So this is it for the energy sector. I don't believe in this movement so far. And then we'll look at the gold as soon as we come back. The question bar is open. Feel free to send me your question. So now let's look at the gold situation. We have a little increase on the gold this morning, but still within a downtrend there too. And so we have a little breakout on the gold stock index within the downtrend as well. So at first, I want to show you the stock that rose for the last couple of days, which are ending their bullish cycle today, which Premier Gold did it, 1, 2, and then sideways. And again, Yamana did the same thing, 1, 2, 3, and it's almost done. Nova Gold also, and Continental Gold, but they're all overbought right now. And this morning we got a new signal, which is Sandstorm, that's passing an important resistance. But besides that, yes, we see a little breakout here with no volume on it, and it's inside the downtrend. And look at Guyana Goldfield breaking out there, but under the resistance again. So I have a difficulty at finding a very, very good signal. And those that are going up have reached an important resistance so far. So, I'm still not very convinced. It is still a bit early within all of the movement that I see there, So even though if you look at it on the very, very short term, yes, the movement is positive, but when you look at the daily chart, it's not. So the mining keeps going up, and we have lots of stuff at the resistance too, like Hudbay and Turquoise. Labrador iron ore is iron, so and the iron goes well, so that's why it's one of the few stock that goes up. Altius broke out a few days ago. It's time to take a profit there. Tech is still maintaining its bullish cycle, but reaching the resistance. I expect it to stop as First Quantum did it, and Arizona Mining did it, and Katanga is under correction, and Northern Dynasty is rushing on the downside. You know, I don't like that sector at all. I don't think it is. I think it is risky to buy in it. And most of the other sector are either flat or during or beginning a correction, like CD. The telecom are breaking down, reversing their uptrend, so it's a sell signal there. The financials are entering in correction. The industrial is still at the resistance, but it is caused by both railways company that went up a little bit. And you know, so there's nothing I can find really on the market that is really nice. And also look at the cannabis. The cannabis this morning, most of the stock were gonna start on the upside, and just when the market opened, it's not what happened at all. So we've seen corrections everywhere since the news came out about Justin Trudeau saying that no, it's not going to be the 1st of July, but it's going to be this summer. And he says, I don't even know where this 1st of July date come from. Well, okay. So I think right now, you know, only one stock went up this morning because he was maintaining a bullish cycle started a few days ago, but I think it's quite over right now. So it's no time to buy any of the cannabis stock again here, because we are in between phases. So if you look at that, it's a sideways movement for the ETF, and besides cannabis, Wheaton that is showing his third day's increase, it's a place to take a profit and certainly not to buy. Most of the others are flat or entering in correction, like Emerald Health, Canopy showing a sideways movement, and Chronos doing the same thing. Afria, Aurora is flat, and you know, so there, as I said, it is a small correction everywhere or flat. So no reversals yet, but I mean, there's no bullish momentum anymore. And if you look at the blockchain, Hive is still in a situation. It was close to break out this morning, but it did not happen. And most of the stocks are following a correction right now. So it seems like there's some profit taking in there. So you gotta wait for cannabis and blockchain that this digestion phase is over, because this sector has gone up way too much, and right now it's kind of making the point, you know. No one is buying anymore. There's no wave of buyer anymore. So we gotta wait until the situation calms down and we can see the real strong support and start seeing new buy signals later.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Next, I have a question here. Kali can grow again. What is the starting point? Asked by Sylvain. But look, that's just exactly what I was saying about the cannabis. You know, it's a kind of I don't like the name restructuration, but and neither consolidation, but it is like a consolidation here. It's something that means, okay, we have to think at how high is this market, and most of the stock are in this situation right now. So when you say what is the starting point, right now, the only thing we can say we have is support. So the stock is supported at this level. Every time it touches it, someone is buying to bring it back. But still, the peaks are negative. So at this point here, we have to wait until let's see, the stock comes to like 31, 32, and then goes sideways, and then finally see a breakout here. And not only on this stock, but on many other stock. And I think with what's happening right now, too many stock being under support, it's getting a little bit risky to buy there. But if you do realize that if you buy at 27, 28, the actual price, you should set up at a sell signal at a stop loss at like 23, 24 for to diminish the risk of making a big loss. But you know, so far I don't think it's going to happen. It's just some precaution measure. And that's all I have for the question at the moment. So you see, now Nasdaq just before being positive, turning positive here, the stock came back on the downside again. So I really wonder if the market isn't to suffer more profit taking there prior to the year end, since the market is at the top, you know. So isn't it the best place to take some profit? Anyway, we'll see. But look, there's nothing really positive on the SPY since this morning. All peaks remains lower. And even though it came positive for a while, and look at the Dow Jones is also breaking through its support once more. So you know, it's a tricky day. The timing isn't very good right now to buy anything in the blockchain, in the cannabis, also in the lithium, because we're there at the resistance and no one wants to continue. Everyone is blocked at the top there. So the timing is totally off for that. And let's see here. And for the graphite, it's totally flat too. All stocks are flat, and even Sama Graphite, which has been the stronger recently, is flat also now. So next buy signal on Sama Graphite, $1.85. Okay, so it seems like we're running out of juice there on the energy sector and the mining sector, and probably in the gold sector as well. So, I mean, you have to evaluate the risk when you are making trades and when you're buying stuff. And right now, I think the gold sector and the energy sector are still quite risky. They don't give a really nice and clear signal. And for the other most popular sector right now, it's still, as I showed you, a kind of a consolidation phase right now. So we have to wait until this has settled very well. And for all of the other sector, look, it's totally flat for consumer discretionary. Telecom is breaking down. Financial is entering small correction. On the industrial is flat at the top. Real estate is under correction. The utilities, it's correction. We have a double top beginning a correction on healthcare, and a correction also on staples, and also on a top for the technology. So, you know, I don't think the timing is there now to acquire position, but the timing is there to analyze the position we have in the cannabis and also in the blockchain and say, okay, whatever, if something goes wrong and it comes down, where is my exit point? So that's something you should consider. Thank you very much for attending. We'll catch you later.